Zinaida Nikolaevna Reich, the last name also spelled Reich or Ray, Russian. Cyrillic capital letter Z, Cyrillic small letter I, Cyrillic small letter En, Cyrillic small letter A, Cyrillic small letter I, Cyrillic small letter T, Cyrillic small letter A, Cyrillic capital letter En, Cyrillic small letter I, Cyrillic small letter K, Cyrillic small letter O, Cyrillic small letter L, Cyrillic small letter A, Cyrillic small letter I, Cyrillic small letter V, Cyrillic small letter En, Cyrillic small letter A, Cyrillic capital letter ER, Cyrillic small letter A, Cyrillic small letter short 1, Cyrillic small letter H. The 3rd of July OS, the 21st of June 1894, the 15th of July 1939, was a Russian actress and became one of the main stars of the Meyerhold Theater until it was closed under Joseph Stalin. Reich married poet Sergei Yesenin and had 2 children with him. After their divorce, she married the director Vyacheslav Meyerhold. In 1939 Meyerhold was arrested by the NKVD, and she was brutally stabbed in her apartment by NKVD agents who staged a robbery. Family in early years. Zinaida Nikolaevna Reich was born in the village of Blizhnyi Melnicy near Odessa. Her mother was Anna Ivanovna Viktorova, a Russian noblewoman and niece of a notable Russian linguist and archaeologist, Alexei Viktorov. Cyrillic capital letter V, Cyrillic small letter I, Cyrillic small letter K, Cyrillic small letter T, Cyrillic small letter O, Cyrillic small letter ER, Cyrillic small letter O, Cyrillic small letter V, Cyrillic capital letter A, Cyrillic small letter L, Cyrillic small letter I, Cyrillic small letter K, Cyrillic small letter S, Cyrillic small letter I, Cyrillic small letter short 1, Cyrillic capital letter I, Cyrillic small letter G, Cyrillic small letter O, Cyrillic small letter ER, Cyrillic small letter O, Cyrillic small letter V, Cyrillic small letter I, Cyrillic small letter Ch. Her father was of German descent, August Reich, who worked as a sailor and a railroad engineer. In order to marry Anna, August Reich, originally a Roman Catholic, accepted Orthodox Christianity and was baptized as Nikolai Andreevich Reich. August Reich was an early social democrat and had been twice politically exiled to the north of Russia prior to meeting Anna. As he continued his activity, during the Russian Revolution of 1905, the family was exiled from Odessa to Bendery. Zinaida Reich studied in a gymnasium in Bendery but was expelled for her political activities before completing the 8th last grade. She enrolled in the Kiev higher education courses for women, and in 1913 she became a member of the Socialist Revolutionary Party. She worked as a technical editor for Delo Naroda, People's Cause, a newspaper of the Socialist Revolutionary Party. There she met the poet Sergei Yesenin, who at that time was influenced by the party. Yesenin settled in St. Petersburg in March 1917. Marriage to Sergei Yesenin. In spring 1917 Reich met Sergei Yesenin. The young people fell in love. They traveled to the White Sea in Russian North and got married in Kiriko-Ulitovskaya Church near Vologda on the 4th of August 1917. After the wedding, the couple moved to Oryol, where her parents lived. In September 1917, the couple returned to St. Petersburg, where Reich worked for the People's Commissariat for Food, Narkomprod. In 1918 the People's Commissariat moved to Moscow and so did the couple. As Zinaida was pregnant, she moved to be with her parents in Oryol while Yesenin continued his literary career in Moscow. Reich returned to Moscow when their daughter, Tatiana, was 1 year old, but she and Yesenin quarreled. In February 1920 Reich gave birth to their son Konstantin, but the couple continued to live separately. At that time Reich lived in a shelter for mothers with infants. On the 5th of October 1921 Zinaida Reich and Sergei Yesenin were officially divorced. The story of the couple is known from the memoir novel Without Lies, 1926. Cyrillic capital letter ER, Cyrillic small letter O, Cyrillic small letter EM, Cyrillic small letter A, Cyrillic small letter EN, Cyrillic small letter B, Cyrillic small letter I, Cyrillic small letter Z, Cyrillic small letter V, Cyrillic small letter ER, Cyrillic small letter A, Cyrillic small letter EN, Cyrillic small letter soft sign. Cyrillic small letter Y, written by Yesenin's close friend, roommate and allegedly homosexual lover Anatoly Marianhof. Marianhof described Reich as a crummy Jewish dame with fleshy lips on a face round as a dinner plate. He wrote that Yesenin allegedly was upset when he saw his black-haired son, Konstantin. No Yesenin had ever been black-haired, he allegedly said. Reich had dark hair, which is genetically dominant over light hair. Historians have doubted that Marianhof's description of Reich is accurate. She was of German-Russian ancestry and Russian Orthodox by faith. Marriage to Meyerhold. Reich studied at the State Experimental Theater Workshops, headed by famous theatrical director Vsevolod Meyerhold. Meyerhold was 20 years older than she. At the time he had been married for 25 years to his wife Olga and had 3 daughters with her. He ended up getting a divorce, and Reich and Meyerhold married in 1922. And Reich had a relationship after her second marriage. The poet often broke into the house of Meyerhold's demanding to see his former wife and children. Reich and Yesenin met secretly in her friend's apartment. Yesenin committed suicide on the 23rd of December 1925. Star of Meyerhold Theater. Reich worked as an actress and was featured as a star of the Meyerhold Theater from 1923 until her death in 1939. According to the theater critic N. Volkov: the works of Vsevolod Meyerhold of the 1920s and 1930s cannot be understood without Zinaida Reich. In all his productions, Meyerhold was building mise-en-scenes to feature Zinaida Reich. If he was afraid that Zinaida would not manage her part, he would create beneficial mise-en-scenes for her. Together with Meyerhold, Reich traveled his creative path, from experiments in biomechanics to deeper psychologism. Meyerhold took the family name Meyerhold-Reich as a sign of their partnership. Not everyone accepted that a young actress with no experience had become the star of the famous theater. According to Anatoly Marianhof, when Meyerhold had suggested that he would make Reich a great actress, Marianhof said he might as well invent electric lamps. Marianhof wrote that one needed no talent to become a famous actress, only Meyerhold as the husband and idiots as the public. The actor Igor Ilyinsky was so upset that Reich received all of the major roles that he left the Meyerhold Theater. Later, he revised his opinion of her acting talent and appreciated her. Murder. In the early 1930s, as Stalin repressed all avant-garde art and experimentation, the government declared Meyerhold's work as antagonistic and alien to the Soviet people. His theater was closed down in January 1938. The ailing Konstantin Stanislavski, then the director of an opera theater, now known as Stanislavsky and Nemirovich Danchenko Music Theater, invited Meyerhold to lead his company. Stanislavski died in August 1938. Meyerhold directed his theater for nearly a year until he was arrested in Leningrad on June 20, 1939. 25 days later, his wife Zinaida Reich was found dying in their Moscow apartment on the 15th of July 1939. 2 unknown assailants broke into the Reich Meyerhold apartment during the night of 15th of July. They stabbed her 17 times, including through the eyes. She died of exsanguination early the next morning, the 15th of July. Reich had sent both her children out of the apartment that night, and nothing was taken from the apartment. The murder is generally regarded as having been organized by the NKVD. According to Arkady Vaxberg, Beria needed this sadistic farce because the actress was extraordinarily popular, independent, outspoken and known for saying, "If Stalin can make no sense of art, let him ask Meyerhold, and he will explain." Zinaida Reich was buried at Vagankovo Cemetery near the grave of her first husband, Sergei Yesenin, as Meyerhold was executed by the NKVD on the 2nd of February 1940 after a confession from torture. The location of his remains is not known. Supporters erected a memorial to him at Reich's gravesite. Her Moscow apartment was given to the chauffeur of Lavrenti Beria, who had just become head of the NKVD. Since the end of the Soviet Union, the whole apartment has been restored. It is now maintained and operated as the Meyerhold Museum. Reich's daughter, Tatiana, 1918-92, became a notable writer. Her son Konstantin, 1920-86, became a journalist and a prominent football statistician. See also List of unsolved murders. References. External links: Zinaida Reich at Find a Grave.